Hello and welcome back to Academia. I'm Modi Operandus. We're back here with Operandus Memorial High School here for day one still early days, early morning here. We're losing money already though. We are getting 1,600. We're spending a lot more on water, electricity, a lot of utilities. Holy cow. I don't know how we're spending that much money on utilities right now. We just don't even have like we just put toilets in. Haven't been used yet. We've been using that much on water. Just from the kitchen maybe, I guess. Somehow staff wages is lower than utilities though. Wow. I wouldn't expect that. The freshman class right now is only bringing in 1,600 because we're getting $100 per student right now. I just noticed there's a transferee thing down here. Let's close this so we can see better here. We can transfer in students, it looks like. If we transfer out, we can transfer in, we get subsidies for transferring in certain people, and we get more tuition then as well. So these guys are worth 150 instead of the normal amount. What I'm gonna do, they arrive in 3 days, so we can't get them right away here. But if we added in like 10 more students, transferee students, we'd get a subsidy of another $1,000 per day, and that would certainly help us out, but I'm not gonna use that just yet here. We're gonna see if there's a way to do it normally here. What we're gonna do is tomorrow, our freshman class is gonna be a little bit bigger because from what I've seen in the trailers, I spent some time watching the dev blogs and that kind of thing in between episodes here. And one thing it seems clear is that they don't seem to care about the closeness of the desks. So I'm just gonna cram this with another row in between everybody here. First of all here, step one, we're adding on 12 more students to the classroom here. Because with only one classroom, we got to make it last. Once we have more classrooms, maybe we can spread things out a little bit, but we will put a bit of work on Peter Green here. Doing a little bit of work on the 35 students then with 4 times 2, 4, 6, 7. So 28 students then. That's not a bad classroom. That's 1 to 28 is not a bad ratio, honestly. You'll see much bigger things. And it would be kind of cool to try a gigantic auditorium style class at some point with 1 teacher and 100 students or something like that. That'd be kind of interesting if we could pull that off. And maybe we will do that at some point here in the future. If we really just want to massively overcrowd our place. I was thinking that we may have slapdashed these things together down here. I'd put these toilets in at the very end of the day and did put a lot of thought into where I was putting them. The other thing too is that if we wanted to make this room bigger, we could extend this out. We probably don't need 4 tiles worth of hallway in here. It's just going to be more wasted space and utilities to cover. We did fix our money there a little bit though. We didn't get any more students added in yet, but for whatever reason, our utilities went way down for some reason. I don't know why it was so high before. Maybe it was miscalculating because we hadn't started the game yet. So that could be. The other thing along with that same thought is that we don't need to worry about having space in between the cafeteria tables. That means we can fit in 1 more table in here. So we totally should do that because we have 35 students now. We're gonna need 1 more set of seats. So we need to do then, unfortunately, I think we need to move down all of these basically. All these 2 or these 2 need to change. No, actually these 2 need to change. These 2 against the wall here, fine. So let's dismantle these. I don't think there was a way we can uninstall. We have to dismantle everything. And then we'll do objects in here. And we'll go cafeteria. Canteen table, put 1 in here. And a bench in here. And a bench here. And we'll start with those. And those will get installed as soon as I can. We'll fast forward here. We'll start getting through this day here. We're already at 10 a.m. We've already had a massive remodel twice already. We're missing something. We're missing a sink in here. How am I missing a sink? Oh, you know what it is? I think I saved the game before I put the sinks in last time. And when we loaded it up here, it didn't, I didn't remember to put the sinks in. Oh, you know what it was? I uninstalled the sinks because we had them faced the wrong way at the end of the last episode. So I'll put 2 sinks in here. 2 sinks in here. And why is there a wall down the middle here? Is that planning? Okay, that works for me. Put the brick wall in there. I don't know why we want to build a second brick wall on top of the other brick wall. All right, let's speed that along again here. Get our massive remodeling done here. And just like that, the students have a bathroom. Now, we won't add on more students until the following day. They can already see there's a problem. They're like, oh man, this used to be such a nice place. Maybe I'll take this one row out in the middle here, just to make it a little nicer looking. We don't need to have that many students. Let's pause it again here. We'll demolish this one, this one, this one, and this one. And that'll work. Now, what we could do, since we haven't done much else over here, we could change the way this is set up here and demolish the front. If this was originally going to be our front entranceway, but if we demolish that, we could kind of rethink everything a little bit. And we can move the front entrance elsewhere. Well, we'll see. You know what we might want to do is put the administration offices up front here, have like a secret entranceway for the teachers. Like through here, the teacher can walk in through the faculty to the faculty lounge back in here. And then we got to move the toilets around though. But we could totally have a secret faculty lounge over here someplace. If we didn't want to make this the front door, or even if we do, that might not be bad. All right, we're at 4th period for the day here already. See how everybody's faring along here. Let's pick a random student here. People are not happy about this place. Okay, so they're not liking it. There's no fun. There's bad food. The energy bladder after lunch here is just tough to get it back on track here. Fun is the big problem. Fun is the big problem. So what we need is a zone. We need to make some clubs. We need to make some clubs. Okay. So that's the name of the game here next. Because I think clubs are where they get their fun from. Because it wouldn't be computer lab, maybe. So computer lab and fun will be the name of the game here. And how's our faculty doing? How's he feeling? I can't see his stats. He doesn't have any feelings. Okay, that's good to know. That's very good to know. All right, your school's dirty. Your students might get sick. Do we need to hire more janitors on? How many janitors do we have? We have one, right? No, we have one janitor. Okay, so hire another janitor on then. Let's see, staff, another janitor. Another 600 per day. We're not going to quite break even on this, I think, at this point then. Well, we'll add more students on. We're adding 8 more students on still. So that could bring us to even. But it's the first day, so who knows? He's got to run the garbage out. Okay. And he's got to walk it all the way through the school. So where we have the cafeteria might not be the best layout spot because he's got to walk all the way over to the garbage here. If we really wanted to optimize this, we'd want to put the cafeteria kind of close to the deliveries here. We have a lot of room to build this direction. Maybe we should focus on that. So if we really wanted to replan some of this here, and it's going to be expensive to replan all this. And honestly, if we weren't already invested in this just a little bit, I mean, we aren't very far in the game. I could restart, but I don't really want to do that. I really want to make this work somehow. Let's get rid of our front entranceway. Are we able to keep the... So the kitchen needs to go over here, basically, because that's where the deliveries, garbage, and everything like that goes. Optimally, we'd have the cafeteria over here, so the garbage is pulled right out to that. That would make sense a lot. Okay. So let's start planning here some more stuff here. Let's go like this. Let's go walls here. Let's take this cafeteria right here and move it through here. So this will be our cafeteria. And we'll plan out the objects this time. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces for a bench. So that'll be this. So we can do, well, let's, this is getting too confusing. So let's do this. We'll take away the benches. How about that? We'll just put in the tables. And that'll give us an idea at least. So we'll put in the tables, 1, 2, table, 1, 2, table, 1, 2, table. Move that wall out 1, and then we'll move the wall up by 1 here. How many students will this allow then? We'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tables instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tables. I've replicated it exactly. We need a bigger lunchroom though. If we want to make a nice school, let's double it. Let's erase this wall here. We will we also need to make room for the cafeteria stuff though. So maybe we'll erase that. We have 4 tables there. We did an object outline. We had like a space here, and we do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. That would certainly double it. And okay, yeah, that'll work. And then we'll erase, not erase. We'll do the wall outline here, and we'll have a little gap here. We'll have a some objects here for the tables, the lunchroom tables here, right? So what did we do here before? We have these things here. I don't think we need to have, I think we can have them right against the walls. I don't think we're having anybody serve food here. So we could have this right against the wall here and have like a kitchen here, and then maybe two serving plates, and then a couple dishes return places here by the thing here. Maybe move these down just a little bit further so they're closer to the kitchen. Let's go white one here, one right here, and that'll be our new cafeteria. And then we'll have the door here for the janitors. We'll have the door here for the kitchen staff. We'll put a kitchen over here then, and they'll take deliveries around right there. That sounds like it'll be a good plan. All right, so let's start thinking about the kitchen then. The kitchen is a modest size here, and I think that works. I don't know if we're gonna be able to handle, we have plenty of room for more stuff in there. I think it's a good size for a kitchen. Doesn't need to be bigger than that. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by like 9 roughly. So this is 9. Like that. And this will be the kitchen. We'll have a door here for the deliveries to come through, a door for the garbage to get pulled out, and actually they can use both doors for that. That's fine. We'll do all in there. They don't need 2 doors there. All right, so that's the cafeteria. And so then our classroom here could remain. We could move the wall out by 1, put it right there. Oh no, we don't need to worry about that. We could use this wall as the exterior wall for this for this classroom. Extend it out this little way. We have another room. We have more room for tables and chairs in there. Maybe room for like some computers in there, maybe. So they have something to do in the classrooms, and that would be good. Yeah, and we wouldn't need to overcrowd it as much, maybe, with another extra couple of spaces there. Okay, I'm liking that. Let's let this thing go for a couple, maybe a little bit here, so we can see how they turn out here. People's moods are not improving though. But what we'll do is we won't use the expensive brick wall, because I don't think there's any advantage. Oh, what's the expensive wall? The concrete wall. The brick wall is the same price. It just depends on what you want to do with it. Tile wall is good for the bathrooms. We probably should have done that. We'll redo these bathrooms at some point here. It'd be cruel to not give them bathrooms for the moment though. I wonder if the blue and orange walls are default, or if they are blue and orange because that's what I chose for our school colors. Interesting thought. So let's put the blue wall in here. Let's put the orange wall here. Let's put the blue wall here. And then we'll put in some blue wall here as well, right? That's what we did here before. And then we'll do brick on the outside, as we were doing before. Brick for exterior walls. I don't know if this will look good or not, having mixed walls. It doesn't look great right now. There needs to be a good reason to use a certain wall, maybe. Durability or something like that. So we have that going for us. And then we're building right on top of the vomit. Actually, we need to also put a door in here. Yep, we'll do that. And then we'll put in some staff doors here. Staff door. Staff door. Staff door. And we'll speed this along a little bit so they get this built quickly. And now we have these walls right up against here. What we didn't leave room for was the waste baskets, which they are using. It looks like that does happen. It looks like they use the kitchen here. What are they using these for? Things like they have the kitchen here to clean dishes. Okay, so they drop them off to the dirty pile and they wash them here. So having more than one sink in the kitchen would be good. These guys are just gonna sit idle here for the most part. Okay, so they go and take these dishes over to the plate here. Okay, that makes sense. How many lunches you guys grab? You're the one teacher. You can't take a lunch break. You're supposed to take a lunch break with the students. We got grand designs for this thing though, don't we? Already. We haven't even gotten to full capacity for students yet. And we have one classroom. And we've already made a ton of modifications here. So it would have been good to leave a little gap here for, so maybe we move this wall out by one. I hate to demolish it already, but we leave a little gap here for the waste paper baskets, and we have room here. What we could do is just not put the chairs in on one side. That would give us enough room to put those in there without expanding the wall out. All right, let's cancel those. We'll go with it. We'll try that. Gotta save money here at some point. All right. So I don't think having that last brick wall here being... We have to have it go right into the brick wall then. Because the garbage truck, let's put the brick wall back in there. All right. Yeah, I think this will be good. And what we'll do is we'll put the sink over here. We'll put one sink here and put one sink here maybe. So that, or one sink here so that you don't have to walk too far to get the dishes dropped off. And I don't know how many sinks we actually need. Looks like they don't have that many dishes. Depends on how many students you have though, I suppose. If we have this many students, you bet we'll need that many. So school's dirty, students might get sick now, is what we have to be concerned about. Once we get this back, demolishing things does not seem to return any cash to us. Yeah, that's the one thing is that now we're gonna demolish this. I think we could maybe just be able to de-zone these rooms and maybe reuse them for something else. So we'll hang on to that thought. We'll hang on to that thought. It's a possibility. I think we should expand this wall by one so it lines up with this wall here and make the classroom just a little bit bigger. Have a nice big classroom. Students are done for the day. Cool. Let's speed things along here and get some work done over here while they're gone for the day. Okay, so we're gonna make some big changes around here. Let's see. All right, so we got a zone here for a cafeteria. Oh, we got to do the whole thing at once, I think. Cafeteria, and we're gonna say I can't just uninstall these. Unfortunately, I have to dismantle everything. It's gonna be expensive to rebuild this thing, but it's gonna be worth it in the end. All right, so putting in the objects for the cafeteria, we have the, oops, wrong spot. Are we running out of money yet? No, we're still good. There's more grants we can get too, so we'll get those when we need to. We have big plans for the students here. Oops, that one's wrong. That looks like a good lunchroom. Okay, cool. And we're dreaming bigger with this time. For sure, from our initial look at this thing. So pop this flooring in there. And then we'll build a couple more objects. We need the food counters. Food counters are three like that. It looks like. Yes. Okay. So the food counters, and we need the plate returns. We'll put one here. We'll put one here. That's where we'll go for now. All right, let's speed this along. How are the workers gonna do? Are these workers taking the day off already? Oh, the workers have gone home. I didn't really consider that. So we have to do a lot of work during the day here, apparently. Because the workers go home too, apparently. Didn't think about that. All right, we lost our 348, but we'll get more students in today compared to yesterday. So we should be all right on cash. But we're going to spend a lot of money on building here. And once this cafeteria is up to snuff, it should be good to go in a couple of minutes here. Hopefully before lunchtime. They go right to their classroom for homeroom. I'm thinking that... do we get the students added in yet? Or is it just per school year? Is it that we can't really expand the school very much during the school year? Oh yeah, we should have spent a lot more money initially, so we could have had bigger classrooms initially. I don't know when we can add on more students then. Oh boy, this might be tougher than I thought. What we can do is transferees. Okay, so we'll bring some freshmen in. How many chairs did I add in? 8 more. See how that goes. I guess that's how we get some more students in during the year, is transferees. Cool. So this is getting going here. They're getting all that installed. We're gonna have plenty of room for all these, everything in here. They're going to where now? Second period. Okay. They have no place to go really. They should really get these things installed instead of the floor so that we can actually have some lunch today. Yeah, we're not gonna have any, or get recess. They have nothing to do during recess. What can they do during recess? Computer lab, janitor, they can hang out in the janitor's office. Not much else. School office, they can hang out in the school office. The school office might be what we do with this room here then afterwards. Hopefully they get the workers to get this thing done. The workers are taking their recess too, apparently. I did not think the recess, okay, you guys are using the girls' bathroom. Are you ladies or guys here? Michaela? Robbed. Okay, so they don't really care about which one's which here. She's using the lady room. Okay, some of them do maybe. I don't know. These guys are using the secret entrance way. That's fine. All right, so they're going to work on this. Should I hire more workers on? I don't know. We already have enough workers, I think. I mean, it's gonna be tough to balance. We obviously constantly expanding. We have to have enough money for some more classrooms, then we can bring in more transferees, get some more money here. We have room for a lot of students in the cafeteria now. Well, let's speed this along a little bit here, so they get this going here before the end of the day. We'd like to get this thing built before the end of the day. I did that right. I did this right. I did that right. I don't know why I should be so surprised, but I am. We have room for another one here if we need it, so we can still expand if we find out we're not making enough food. We can add on more kitchens. We can add on more all that stuff here. So right now the kitchen up here is where they're cooking food. They have to bring it all the way over to here. Hopefully they don't use this. It is lunch. They have no food. I don't know where we're gonna go. People are gonna be mad. I can already tell they're gonna be mad. Where's that trash can we found? So we're gonna put that there, and then we're gonna put 2 of them on the back wall here, because that'll be easier to empty if they use them. And maybe put 2 in the front, 2 in the back. Hopefully they use them. It's only $5 for a trash can. Oh, there she brought the food over. Awesome. Dismantle that. Oh, not that. Dismantle this. Cancel this. You can keep the concrete floor in there. All right, so there comes the food. Hopefully they're not waiting too long. We can delete some of the layout stuff in here now. Make it look a little nicer. All right. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Oh, these guys are sitting without a bench. Well, they're not gonna like that. That's not comfortable. I didn't consider that. Okay. So we do need to put the bench in, which means we need to put the trash can over here. We can't put the trash cans there. We gotta put the trash cans at the end of the row here then. Oh, well. And 2 of them is all we can really fit then. Otherwise, we're gonna take up a doorway. I don't really want to do that. And then we'll put in the benches in here again. We can't do it with students in the way. Okay. All right. Well, we'll have to deal with it for now. Can we still do it? Can we do it now? That we can put in. That one we can put in. Okay, now we can put them in. Oh, she's eating on top of the trash can. Don't do that. That's gross. You don't want to do that. Sit on top of the trash can while you eat. Crazy kids. Well, then we need to move this doorway over too for you know, for the sake of our workers here. All right, fast forward here again. All right, they got that built, and we'll add in a concrete floor here. Concrete. Should we put a concrete slab in here? 320 bucks. We don't really need to spend that much. Can I cancel that now? All right. Oh, we're demolishing a bush there. Okay, I guess that's fine. Eventually we'll have a floor in there. Looks like there's concrete over here already. Okay, so now let's work on moving the kitchen down here quick. And fourth period. Okay, we're doing okay here. So kitchen sink, I said I wanted to put one here. And I wanted to put one here. It's gonna kind of take up the hallway though, I think. Maybe we should put one here and one here. Like that. Put a couple refrigerators in over here for food. Let's see. Put the stoves in the back wall here. I think that's gonna work. Okay, got 3 stoves this time instead of 2. We expanded the kitchen, we expanded the cafeteria, we expanded all that stuff here. Oh, I didn't mean to fire your lunch lady. Oh my God. Oh gosh. Well, sorry about that. Let's hire a new one on. Oh, we need to hire for this kitchen though. Does that matter? I don't know if it matters. We'll zone this for a kitchen. We also need to add on some walls here still too, because we don't have the walls made yet. Minor details, minor details. And we'll build the walls on there, and it's going to be... Oh, you know what we can do? We can use this wall. It's already built though. Let's... Should we use the brick wall that's already there? Yeah, we probably should. Save some cash that way. Because we are going to run up against money here at some point here. We're not making any at the moment. So here's what we'll do. We'll do some canceling here. Gotta do some canceling. Oh, we'll keep that one. We'll cancel the wall here. Is this just planning? Okay, cool. We'll do just a 1 brick wall here. And an orange wall in the back. Or no, a tile wall in the back here. That'll look nice. All right. Well, actually, that's going to have to share a wall with something else, though. So, I don't know. Tile doesn't work on both sides like that. Unless we do the bathroom in there. Would not be a bad idea. We'd have to remodel everything then. And then what? This is going to line up, so it's going to piss me off. So we're going to cancel this too here. Because you know what? Got to get it to work. And cancel this. We'll go build 1 more brick wall here. Don't know why again, but I don't know why we can build twice on a brick wall there. Orange wall in there instead of the tile. Kill the layout. And that should be good. We'll take the kitchen. Expand it like that. Oh, we can't do it like that. Oh, we have to delete the zone first. All right. I think we screwed this up royally now. Edit zones is not working so well here. Oh, I see. We click the zone to remove it. Okay, then we can rezone it. Got it. Kitchen here. That means we have to demolish our stoves once again here. And put them back in again after they just built them all. Gotta cancel this one. All right, here we go. Last time here then. Kitchen, stoves. We'll just put the 2 in because we've wasted a lot of money now. Dismantling and remaking here. And we'll put the kitchen sink back in over here. Beautiful. Okay, I think now we're good. Let's speed this along so they can get this built. We're at 5th period. This day is almost over. And we've barely made progress past where we were before. We also need to put in the kitchen flooring in here. That's gonna be expensive. Put it through there too. Wasting all of our money on that. Now, how are we doing on stuff now? So we didn't get any students added in. It takes 3 days for those extra students to be delivered in. But I think that is the way of doing it. That's how we can get the more students added. Okay, so there we got this. Got the kitchen added in. And we are good to go. Do you have a worker trapped back here? Rob, you should not be trapped back there. Sorry, Rob. We'll rehire you. All right, so that's another day in the books. And I think that'll be where we have to leave it now, unfortunately. But we are back to where we started, basically, on this episode. Not much progress made. I will definitely bring this back for another one here. There's been a few requests for this to become a bigger series. So I'm perfectly comfortable with that. I was only going to do a couple episodes for this, but I think it does. I think there will be enough here to keep us entertained and keep us constantly seeking new classroom efficiencies. And we've barely scratched the surface as far as all the buildings we can build and all the things we can do right now. We haven't even addressed trying to make people happy here yet. We're just trying to make things look nice. And nice kitchens and that kind of thing so far. I mean, we've squandered our cash for the most part here. Anyways, it probably wouldn't be too much of a problem to restart this and rebuild this quick and make it so it looks exactly like it does now. And then maybe that's what we do just to make it get a little more cash coming in right away here. Otherwise, we gotta wait 3 days before we can get any cash flow really. But that's a problem I'll face. Let me know in the comments what you think I should do there. If I should just, rebuild this little wing we have right here with the classroom and the cafeteria and the kitchen and start fresh next time, delete all this stuff, because it is a big waste of money so far. And otherwise, we do have grants too, right? Yeah, we can get a few more grants. If we do the right stuff, we can get some grants. Sophomore students. We need a science teacher to sophomore classroom, build a sophomore classroom. I don't know what sophomore classroom means, but we could do that. Male and female toilets. Yeah, okay, we can get some grants here. All right, maybe we'll do that instead of we'll do grants. We'll live with our mistakes, I think, maybe. Unless you guys think I should restart, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Otherwise, I think we'll do grants and try to make get some money that way. We need to hire one more janitor. We got this one accomplished already. So that's another $2,500. We can get by, I think. Yeah, we can get by. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for checking out this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think down in the comments as far as the progress so far. There hasn't been much, but we'll come back for another episode probably tomorrow or the next day and see how it goes. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a good night.